Take me back. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Awakened Mortal YouTube channel. My name is Abby, and I'm on a lifelong quest of personal development and self-mastery. And my mission is to help other people have a healthier, happier, more successful life. And I do so by making these YouTube videos and posting content on my Instagram. So if you are not following me on my Instagram, you are missing out on the party. And I highly suggest you go over there, give me a follow so that we can start connecting. Talking about Instagram, today's video actually comes from Instagram. About 2 weeks ago, I posted on Instagram and I asked you guys, what would you like to see on the next YouTube video? And you guys said you wanted to see things along the line of weight loss tips, fitness tips, workout tips. That seemed to be the topic that came up the most, but I decided to make it a little bit different. I decided to go ahead and reach out to all my Instagram followers that I know that are in good shape, that are really fit, and that are actually putting in the work. I reached out to them and asked them for their best advice for beginners and what they wish they knew when they first started their journey. So the tips and the advice you're going to get, it's not coming from me. It's coming actually from my followers and my friends. And this is the most exciting part because then I get to share with you their side of the story. This is not coming from me. This is coming from them. So if throughout the video you see me looking at my phone, that is because I actually have everything. All the notes that I'm going to be reading are on my phone. So let's get right into the video. So on number one, we have Ashley. And Ashley's tips and advice is this. She says, my biggest tip would be consistency. Change doesn't happen overnight or in a few days. Change comes with time. Without a consistent workout plan, you are not going to achieve the goals you're setting yourself up for. Let me recap something. I think you might have missed it here. She says, my biggest tip would be consistency. And then she also put in another word in here that I really like a lot, a plan. You need to have a plan, be consistent with the plan so that you can move forward, make some gains, and move towards your goals. Then she also says, aside from consistency, you need to focus on that mind to muscle connection. Quality over quantity. Form is essential. This is the huge thing, and this is something that I advocate for all beginners. When you're starting, you need to learn how to do the exercises properly. One, it'll help you avoid injury, and two, it'll help you target those muscles better. So instead of you going out there curling like this, make sure you're contracting, squeezing that muscle, and controlling the weight up and down. So number two, we have Blake. And Blake's actually one of my best friends. He's really close to me. We know each other very well. We actually were gym partners for a couple of years, and we make some amazing progress with each other. So his advice to you guys is do not ignore the small muscle groups. Big bulging muscles are great, but they are pointless if you ignore the small muscle groups and joints that offer stability. Nobody wants to be falling apart by age 40, he says. And this is absolutely amazing. This is great advice. This is something that I really wish I knew when I started. Do not ignore the small muscles. Do not ignore everything that provides stability in your body. On number three, we have some tips and some advice from Erica. Now, Erica is really athletic. If you guys or if you females want more of that athletic build, I highly suggest you go follow her. You are going to like what she does. So she says, stay consistent. If you're not consistent, you will not get the results that you strive for. Here it is again, consistency. Consistency is key, major key. Then she says nutrition is more important than hitting the gym. What you put into your body will reflect on the outside. It affects performance in the gym, energy levels, and how your body looks. She also says, if it's not working for you, try something different. Everybody works and adapts differently. This is something that I really like because I wish I would have changed and tried new things more when I was doing something that I didn't like. When I was doing things that I didn't like, I just stuck with it and pretty much sucked at it while I completed the whole thing. But I wish I would have just dropped it if I was not seeing any progress and tried something better that I was having more fun with. Because at the beginning of the journey, you need to enjoy what you're doing. You need to have fun. You need to have a good time. You need to make sure that you are more willing to go to the gym. And you will be more willing to go to the gym if what you're doing is it's fun for you, and if what you're doing is actually giving you results because you're being consistent. That is important. Then she also says, in the beginning, I just did cardio and machines. I wish I knew how to use free weights and be more creative with what is around me. I wish I knew how to step outside my comfort zone and just do it. Guys, get creative, have fun, try new things. Don't be afraid to try something different. If you see someone doing something that you think is cool, reach out to them, ask them how to do it, tell them to teach you how to do it, try it out. It might actually be one of your most favorite exercises and you just haven't tried it yet. So moving on to number 4, we have, oh, by the way, this list is not in any particular order, okay? This list of advice and the people that I have in here are not in any particular order. I just picked the information that they sent me and I put it into the notes that I have here on my phone. And I just try to have male and female, male and female. So do not think that is in an order of priority. It is not. So number 4, we have Liz. And here's her advice for you guys. She says, focus on your diet. Don't skip meals or starve yourself. Ladies, I know you want to lose weight. I know you want to look good. I know you want to get slimmed down. And I know not everyone, some of you actually want to build some muscle. Okay, don't get mad at me. Don't burn me for it. But please, don't skip your meals. And the same thing actually goes for the guys that want to lose weight. I know there's a lot of guys that want to lose weight, even though the big majority of guys, I think, just want to get bigger. But anyways, do not starve yourself. Do not skip your meals. Make sure that you're eating throughout your day multiple times, whatever many times you want to, whatever many times you like. I'm not going to tell you you need to eat 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 meals a day. Follow what you like. Follow what you enjoy. But make sure you don't skip your meals just to lose weight. It's not going to be healthy. It's not going to be good for you. You're going to run into some major issues. And she also says, lifting does not make you look like a man. That's some good advice because there are so many girls who are afraid to start lifting, like using free weights and doing big movements, big compound movements like the bench, the deadlift and all that. They are afraid to do those movements because they actually think they will get some major muscle gains and they'll look like Dana Lynn Bailey in 30 minutes. So on number 5, we have Louis G, aka the Barbarian Fit Life and the man himself, first form legionnaire. Here is his advice for you guys. And he says, keep an open mind. I truly embrace knowledge from everyone. I always edit what I take in and what I see applicable to my life. So always be a student. Also, have humility, but be confident in anything that you do. So this is something that I really like because I truly believe that when you approach life, whether it's the gym, health, anything in life really, when you approach life with an open mind and with a student mindset, you pick up so many new things. You learn so much from other people. You are more willing and able to grow as a person and improve yourself. The moment you decide that you know something, that you think you know everything about it, that's it. You're done. You're not going to learn anything new. Keep an open mind. Be a student of life. Learn from other people. Don't be afraid to try what they're doing or spend time with them to understand why they do what they do and grow as a person so that way you can get closer to being the best version of you. Moving on to number 6, we have some advice from Natasha. She says, never be afraid of being the over or the underweight individual in the gym because everyone is in there for their own personal goals. So when you go into the gym and you see these people that are actually fit, buff, huge, or extremely good shape, or they can run a lot, remember guys, they started somewhere. They weren't like that. They were more like you probably than they were different from you. So don't be afraid to reach out to them. Don't be intimidated by their presence. Most of those people actually want to help you out. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to people. More people in the gym are actually willing to help you out than you think because they know what it's like to feel the way you feel because they've been there. We all been there. I've been there. So moving on to number 7, we have some advice from Jimmy Bonanno, the man, the legend, the bro, yo, Jimmy. And Jimmy, by the way, Jimmy, I freaking love you, man. He says, nutrition. That's 80% of the game. Without that, you're nothing. Now, again, nutrition keeps coming up, just how consistency keeps coming up, just how a plan keeps coming up, because it is the basics that actually help you to get to where you want to be. So he says, be consistent, hitting the gym hard 4 to 5 times a week with goals in mind. Here's the word goals again. You have to have goals, you have to be consistent, you have to go hard at it. Thank you, Jimmy. So on number eight, we have Sarah. Sarah is someone who I've been following for a long time and who has done a tremendous transformation over the past couple of months. Sarah has grown not just physically, but mentally and emotionally and spiritually. I am sure she's changed a lot. So if you guys are into tattoos, if you guys are into art, if you guys are into girls lifting heavy weights, go check out her page. You are going to absolutely love her content. So she says, an average plan followed 80 to 90% of the time is better than an optimal plan followed 10 to 20% of the time. Make sure you find a plan that you enjoy. Make sure you find a plan that you are more willing to do, because that plan will get you closer to where you want to be than a plan that's actually really, really good, but you don't enjoy it and you hate doing it and you don't do it as often as you should. Moving on to number 9, we have Austen Alexander, the man himself. He actually has a YouTube. So if you guys are into fitness or the military, I highly suggest you go check out his YouTube. You guys are going to love it. Actually, I believe he is in the Navy. So thank you, brother, for your service. I love your content and I love following you on Instagram. And he says, the best piece of advice I can give is to eat towards your goals. Whether it's building muscle or losing fat, you have to structure a diet that goes with your fitness goals. If you're trying to lose weight, make sure you're sticking with a diet that helps you get there. If you're trying to gain muscle, gain weight, make sure you stick with a diet that helps you get there. So that is his advice. That is his tips. Moving on to number 10, we have my man Raph, former airman, vegan. Let me tell you, he's a vegan. I love you, Raph. I'm only kidding. But I have to tell you, he's a vegan. Otherwise, he might get upset at me. So any of you vegans that actually want to follow someone who posts meals that are vegan and stuff like that, check out his page, because he actually posts a lot of stuff that looks really good. I'm not a vegan, but his meals that he makes actually look really good. I can't deny that. So guys, check him out. And he says, stick to the basic compound movements, full body, 3 times a week. Simple advice, but it could not be any better for a beginner. I highly believe that everyone should start there, 3 times a week, full body, for a couple of months until they start building a strong foundation, and then branch out to other things as they discover themselves and as they discover what they like. 3 times a week, full body workout, basic compound movements. Try it if you haven't started working out. I think you will love it. Number 11, we have Jen. And her advice is, if you have no idea what you're doing, then look for help with your workout plan, your routine, or your diet. And this is something so simple, but people forget and people are afraid actually to look for help. Help's anywhere nowadays. You can go on Google, you can go on YouTube, you can go on Instagram. You can find help literally anywhere. You can do so much with your phone. So don't be afraid to reach out to other people, ask them for advice. And bottom line, if you can't afford it and you want to go this route, hire a coach. Pay someone to help you out with your meals, pay someone to help you out with your diet, pay someone to help you out with your routine. The help's out there. You have plenty of options. Don't be afraid to reach out to people in person, in the gym, or in social media. They will gladly help you out. So you made it all the way to the end of the video. So here's my tips and my advice for you guys. Number 1 is have goals. Set goals for yourself. Set small goals, but also set big goals. The little goals will help you build momentum. It will help you increase your confidence, and it will carry you in a snowball effect towards the bigger goals. Number 2 is make sure you guys learn and educate yourself about nutrition. I ate so crappy throughout my first couple of years of fitness. I ate so bad. Honestly, it was so bad. Pop-Tarts and fast food out the wazoo. So make sure you guys are educating yourself on nutrition. Another tip that I have for you guys is make sure that you're following proper form. Make sure that you're focusing on your negative and not just throwing weight around. Another thing that I want you guys to do is also do not neglect your stretching. You're going to have so many issues if you go years and years working out without stretching. You will have some major struggles. Avoid it, okay? So one of the things I actually want to tell you guys, and I actually think this is huge, is have fun, have a good time, enjoy. Stick to things that you enjoy. Stick to things that you're more willing to do. Find a gym that's close to you. Build a community of people that are trying to accomplish the same thing you're doing. Start following people on YouTube. Surround yourself with the energy and the vibrations that you're trying to accomplish in your life. It will help you get closer to your goals. It will keep you motivated. It will keep you on track. Don't be afraid to post about your journey on social media. Don't be afraid to brag that you went to the gym, because if that helps you mentally stay on track, then so be it. You are fighting your own battle. You're not fighting anyone else's battle. Screw what everyone thinks. Focus on you. Do what motivates you. Do what makes you feel good. And so whatever everyone else thinks. You're in this for your own benefit. You're in this for your own challenge. You're in this for your own set of rewards. So screw what everyone else thinks. Focus on you. Do you. Have fun. Enjoy it. And make some progress. Work towards becoming the best version of you. That is it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. If you are not following me on Instagram, I will post my Instagram account. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please feel free to subscribe if you like the content. We post things about fitness, health, nutrition, money, motivation, mindset, goal setting, waking up at 5 a.m. and hitting the no snooze gang. For you of Instagram followers, you know what I'm talking about. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please give it a like. If you have any comments, any tips, any advice you want to share with the people watching this video or with me, feel free to leave it in the comment section. Don't forget to keep working towards your goals. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.